Good afternoon, students. Hope you all are safe at home. Let's start with today's new topic of English grammar. Let's recap. Last time we have done the topic prepositions. I hope you all have understood that topic very well. Now, before starting our today's topic, I would like to recall about the adjectives that we have done last time. That is, adjective is a describing word which tells us something more about a noun or a pronoun. For example, small, big. Now, in today's topic, we are going to learn about the adjectives that compare. For example, just see here now. See here, which pic is this? Yes, this is a pic of a blue balloon. Now see the sentence over here. We will understand more better with the example now. The blue balloon is big. Now here the adjective big. The blue balloon is big. Now here the adjective big does not compare the blue balloon with anything else. Why? Because the big here is the base form and base form does not compare with anyone. So it will remain same as it is, big, because it is the base form. Big is the base form and base form does not compare with anyone else. Clear, students? See the next pic now. The yellow balloon is bigger than the blue balloon. Now you can see here the pic of a yellow balloon. It is bigger than the blue balloon. Now here the adjective bigger compares the blue and the yellow balloon. I repeat again, the adjective bigger here compares the blue and the yellow balloon. Means the comparative form compares two people, object, places or actions. I repeat here again, comparative form compares two people, two objects, places or actions. So when we compare any two people or two objects or two actions or two places, we add er to the adjective. We add er to the adjective and we use then after it. Understood, students? See one more example now. Shivi's hair is longer than Kiran's hair. Now here the word adjective longer compares the Shivi's hair and the Kiran's hair. Now when we compare, as I told you all, when we compare any two objects or two people or two places or two actions, we add er to the adjective and then we use then after it. Is that clear? See one more example. The sun shines brighter than the moon. Now here the word brighter, the adjective brighter compares between the sun and the moon. As I have already said you all, when we compare any two objects or any two people or any two places or two actions, we add er to the adjective and we use then after it. Clear, students? See, now here's something new. The red balloon is the biggest of the three. Now here the word biggest, the adjective biggest, compare among all the three. That is, among all the three balloons. So that is the superlative form. Compares more than. It is the superlative form. It compares more than two people, two objects, two places or actions. So when we compare more than two people, more than two places, more than two objects or more than two actions, we add est to the adjective and we use the with this form we do not use then in this superlative form. Understood, students? See one more example. I have 3 dogs. The brown one is the naughtiest of them all. Now here the word, the adjective naughtiest, compares among all the 3. That means among all the 3 dogs. So in the superlative form, when we compare more than 2 people, more than 2 objects, more than 2 places, or more than 2 actions, we add est to the adjective and we use the with this form and we do not use then. Clear, students? See one more example. Gurdeep is the fastest swimmer in the team. Now here the word fastest, that is the adjective fastest, compares among the whole team over here. That means in superlative form, when we compare more than 2 people, more than 2 objects, more than 2 places or more than 2 actions, we add est to the adjective and we use the with this form. We do not use then. Clear, students? See one more example. Okay, now here, so what we have learned, the use of adjectives for comparison, the formation of comparative and the superlative forms of adjectives by adding er and est. So adjective have 3 forms that indicates the comparison of quality, quantity they represent. Okay, students, now after this let's learn about the adjectives of comparison. The comparative and the superlative forms of most adjectives are formed by adding er and est to its base form. For example, big, bigger, biggest, small, smaller, smallest. So we will see more examples on this now. See here, the first column is the base form adjective. The second one where we add er to the base form, that is called as comparative adjective. And the third one is where we add est to the base form, that is superlative adjective, where we add est over here. So first one, tall, which is the base form. Here comparative, here we have added taller, er over here, and here tallest, est. Same fast, faster, fastest. Here er is added to the base form and here est is added to the base form. Then slow, slower, slowest. Again here er is added to the comparative form and here est is been added to the superlative form. Hard, harder, hardest. Now this hard is a base form. Er is been added to the base form, that is in comparative form, and est is been added in the superlative form. Kind, kinder, kindest. Now kind is the base form. Kinder, er is been added in the comparative form to the base form and est is been added in the superlative form. Deep, deeper, deepest. Again your er is been added to the base form deep and est is been added to the base form in superlative degree. Big, bigger, biggest. See some more examples on this. Again clever, cleverer, cleverest. Large, larger, largest. Hot, hotter, hottest. Thin, thinner, thinnest. Soft, softer, softest. Free, freer, freest. Thick, thicker, thickest. Wide, wider, widest. Sad, sadder, saddest. Same thing, we are going on adding er to the base form and est to the base form. This is in comparative degree and this is in superlative degree. Angry, angrier, angriest. Pretty, prettier, prettiest. True, truer, truest, pure, purer, purest. Now, if you have understood this, let's move on to our activity part now. Let's see the activity part now. See here, I have not written the answers over here. It is a blank form here. We have to write. The first column is base form. Second one is comparative adjective. And the third one is superlative adjective. So what we will here add, sweet is the base form. What we will add here in the second column in the comparative degree, we will add over here er and here est. So it will become sweet, sweeter, sweetest, old, older, oldest, fat, fatter, fattest, light, lighter, lightest, wide, wider, widest, new, newer, newest, kind, kinder, kindest, wise, wiser, wisest, angry, angrier, angriest. Understood, students? See, lovely, lovelier, loveliest, tidy, tidier, tidiest, poor, poorer, poorest, high, higher, highest, long, longer, longest, young, younger, youngest, sweet, sweeter, sweetest, round, rounder, roundest, short, shorter, shortest, deep, deeper, deepest. Now I will show you all the answers which we have discussed with you all just now. Just see the answers. See, here I have mentioned all the answers which we have discussed it just now. You can just have a glance over it. Here all here has been added to the base form in comparative degree, and your est has been added in the base form in the superlative form. So, sweet, sweeter, sweetest, old, older, oldest, fat, fatter, fattest, light, lighter, lightest, wide, wider, widest, new, newer, newest, kind, kinder, kindest, wide, wider, widest, angry, angrier, angriest, lovely, lovelier, loveliest, tidy, tidier, tidiest, poor, poorer, poorest, high, higher, highest, long, longer, longest, young, younger, youngest, sweet, sweeter, sweetest, round, rounder, roundest, short, shorter, shortest, deep, deeper, deepest. Understood, students, all of you? I hope you must have understood this. Now, let's continue with our new topic. But before continuing, I would like to show you all something. Now, you just see something new. The cat sat between the two girls. Now, you can even see the pic here. The cat sat between the two girls. Now, here we talk about the word between. Now, when we talk about the two people or two places or two things, we add the word between here. Okay, just see one more example here. The puppy is sitting between the two boys. You can see the pic over here. The puppy is sitting between the two boys. So when we talk about the two people or two places or two things, we add the word between over here. We use the word between over here. So now see something different. When we talk about two people or two places or two things, we use the preposition between here. Understood, students? Now see something new. There was a quarrel among the cats. Now there was a quarrel among the cats. Here the preposition among is being used. When we talk more than two people or things, we use the preposition among here. See the next one. Among the trees in the forest, there was a hut made of chocolate. Now, again your preposition among is used. Why? Because when we talk more than two people or the things, we use the preposition among here. Understood, students? So, when we talk about more than two people or the things, we use the preposition among. Understood, students? So, our today's topic is between and among. Now, let's move on to our activity part if you have understood the concept very well. Let's start the activity. Fill in the blanks with between or among. See, I have not written the answers over here now. You have to choose and you have to say the answers over here. I will disclose the answers later on. Do you know the difference dash, adding and subtracting? Now here what will come, students? Between. Very good. Which preposition will come? Between, because here we are talking about the two things, that is addition and subtracting. So we use the word preposition between here. See the second one now. The two boys divided the sweets, dashed themselves and left nothing for the others. So now tell me, students, which preposition will come over here? Yes, between. Why? Because when we talk about the two people, that is of two boys or two places or two things, so we use the preposition between here. Now here we are talking about the two people, that is of two boys, so we add the preposition between here. Third one, see, you have to choose dash, going for a film and going for a picnic. Now again here we will use the preposition between here. Why? Because when we talk about the two places, now here we are talking about the two places, that is film and a picnic. So when we talk about two places or two people or two things, we use the word over here. We use the preposition between here. So your between will come. You have to choose between going for a film and going for a picnic. Now, who dash you is willing to go first into the tunnel? Now, which preposition will come in this dash here? Now, here we will use the preposition among. Who among you is willing to go first into the tunnel? That is, here we are talking about the more than two people or things. So, here we are talking more than two people, that is about a team. So, here when we talk about more than two people or things, we use the preposition among here. So here in this fourth one we will use the preposition among. Who among you is willing to go first into the tunnel? Clear, students? See the fifth one. The magician held the matchstick dash his toes. Now here we will use the preposition between. Why? Because toes means we are talking about the two pairs of toes. So here we will use the word between. When we talk about two people or two things or two places, we use the preposition between here. So here in the fifth one, the magician held the matchstick between his toes. Clear, students? See the next. Dash the trees in the forest, there was a hut made of chocolate. Now here we will use the preposition among. Why? Because we are talking about the trees over here. So when we talk about more than two people or two places or two things, we use the preposition among here. So in here we are talking about the trees. So we will use the preposition here. Among the trees in the forest there was a hut made of chocolate. Clear, students? See the seventh one now. How many stops are there? Dash, Pune and Mumbai. Now here we will use the preposition between. Why? Because we are talking about the two places, that is Pune and Mumbai. So when we talk about two people or two places or two things, we use between preposition over here. So in the seventh one, we will use the preposition between because we are talking here about the two places, that is Pune and Mumbai. See the eighth one now. There was a quarrel dash the two friends. Now here again which preposition we will use here? We will use the preposition between here. Why? Because we are talking about the two people, that is of two friends. So when we talk about two people or two places or things, we use the preposition between. So in the eighth one we are talking about the two people, that is of two friends. So we will use the preposition between here. Ninth one, one dash you will be chosen to be the leader. Now here which preposition we will use here in the ninth one? Yes, we will use among preposition here because we are talking about the whole team. Leader means whole team. When we are talking more than two people or the things, we use the preposition among. So in the ninth one we are talking about the whole team, that is about the leader. So we will use the preposition here among. See the 10th one, the prince distributed his wealth dash the poor. Now again which preposition here we will use? Again among. Why? Because poor means we cannot describe here how many poor people, means there are poor people. Poor people means there are too many, means when we talk about more than two people or things, we use the preposition among here. So here we will use the preposition among because we are talking here about the poor people in the 10th one. So your preposition among will come. Understood students, all of you? Now I will disclose all the answers. You can just have a glance over it. See, answers. Do you know the difference between adding and subtracting? Second, the two boys divided the sweets between themselves and left nothing for the others. Because here in the first one we are talking about the two things, that is adding and subtracting. The second one we are talking about the two people, that is about the two boys. The third one you have to choose between going for a film and going for a picnic. In the third one we are talking about the two places, that is why we had used here between, that is fourth one. Now just see here, who among you is willing to go first into the tunnel. Now you are talking about the whole team here, so we had used the preposition among. Fifth one, the magician held the matchsticks between his toes. Now toes, we are having two pairs of toes, so here that's why we had used the preposition between. Understood students? See the sixth one, among the trees. We are talking about the trees over here. So when we talk about the more than two people or two things, we use the preposition among here. So here we are talking about the trees. So among the trees in the forest there was a hut made of chocolate. How many stops are there between Pune and Mumbai? Here we are talking about the two places, that is Pune and Mumbai. That's why we have used the preposition between here. There was a quarrel between the two friends. Now here, why we had used the between? Because we are talking about the two people, that is about the two friends. So we had used the preposition between here. One among you will be chosen to be the leader. Now we are talking about the whole team here, that is leader. So when we talk about the more than two people, we use the preposition among here. And the last one, 10th one, the prince distributed his wealth dash the poor, among the poor people. People means more than two people. That's why we had used your preposition among in this 10th one. Understood students? All of you? I hope you all have understood both the today's topic, adjectives that compare as well as between and among, very well. Thank you students. Stay home, stay safe.